Hi guys, this is Pertaining Rose and Jewel Beans, and we're explaining what we're doing. This is part 2. Let me explain to them before you add all that. This is part 2 of the ham and corn chowder that we're doing. The reason why we did 2 parts, yum, it's so good tasting, and the half and half wasn't added yet. I accidentally hit the off button with my pinky, believe it or not, when I was doing something, and it turned off on my camera. So here we're back. So she's going to tell you, she's going to add this half and half. And we have cream corn and regular corn in there. It's going to make it nice and creamy. Give you that chowder taste.
And this recipe was suggested to us by
Left Lane Finds. And she'll comment below. You can click on her picture on the comment and go over and check her out. She's a reseller, and she has a wonderful channel.
And she's also another relative.
Yes, and she's also another relative. And no, we're not just psyching you up to watch all of our relatives.
You wouldn't have time to watch all of our relatives.
Yeah.
We have a lot of relatives.
Yeah, we have quite a large family.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring this up so I can kind of see there.
Yeah.
So about how much of that? Let me come on this side. We don't have a recipe. We're just adding stuff.
I'm adding till it looks right. I think that'll be enough. And I think that's going to make it nice and chowdery.
And that was about a quart, 2 quarts?
There's about this much left in it.
About half a gallon, so that's 2 quarts. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, about a quarter of a half gallon is left.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a half gallon and there's about a quarter of it left.
Okay.
Yeah. And, oh my.
And we will be canning this as long as I don't accidentally hit the button again.
Yes, because we're going to let this warm up, and then before I do anything else, I'm having a bowl. Because I had a bite of it, and it was delicious, and it didn't have the half and half in it. I am of the mind that I'm not going to can it until I've tasted it, because if it turns out that I don't like it, and Rose don't like it,
Rusty would probably like it.
we'll have to make sure he likes it. If he doesn't, we'll have to find somebody to donate it to. So far, we haven't. Neither one of us have had anything where it's like, we're like, oh, I ain't eating that.
Okay, do a quick review. What all did you add to this?
Okay. I put celery, potatoes, cream corn, regular corn, ham. Did I say onions?
Onions.
Garlic, salt, turmeric, cumin, cumin.
Cumin, yeah,
salt,
not cumin.
White pepper, and that's it.
Did you say potatoes? I don't remember.
I don't know if I said potatoes
and
or
potatoes. We used diced potatoes out of a can because we're cleaning out our pantry.
And then the half and half.
Yes, and definitely half and half.
And they said to put the half and half in earlier. I waited. I'm afraid of it sticking to the bottom of the pan, which will happen sometimes when you are working with creams and stuff. But, I mean, look at it. It looks absolutely fabulous. I got to admit that there's no shame in my game. It looks to me like it's going to be fabulous. I could pretend to be modest. I'm not, because that looks absolutely fabulous. And it's a first-time recipe, so.
And thank you so much, Left Lane Finds.
Yeah, you are brilliant.
Yeah, this was a genius idea.
This was a genius. I've never had it before, but just from tasting it before, we added the half and half.
And the whole kitchen smelled so good. I am so hungry.
Yeah. It's made me starving, and I would have never thought of it.
Give me a little spoon here. I want to taste a little. Okay, let's see if you can see it. I want to taste a little bit. Oh my goodness.
Oh, now see now.
Oh no, it's really, really good. Oh, I might have to get some ham on there.
That's good.
Mmm. So I didn't see you taste testing
Well,
it.
now I have to take another spoon because I...
I double dipped.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
That is so good.
That is so good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Left Lane
Oh,
Finds.
you are my hero.
Yes.
Please come up with more ideas.
We will
Because
definitely
that
can
is
it.
brilliant.
If you have any ideas, and if we have this stuff or can get this stuff, we will try it and we will can it.
Mm-hmm.
It is so
Oh,
good.
this is so good.
Oh, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks so pretty. That's going to look so gorgeous in jars.
Oh, it is.
And that is going to look wonderful.
I've never had it. I would have never thought of it. But it's nice to have smart relatives.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's very, very smart.
I mean, that was brilliant. I cannot thank her enough for that idea. Please, if you have any ideas, give it to us. Like we said before, we are more than willing to try anything. And just, you know, it doesn't mean we'll like it. If we don't like it, well, we'll find somebody that does.
Absolutely.
Because I am not above donating food to somebody else who might need it.
Absolutely.
Whenever there's people here when I'm cooking, everybody gets to eat.
Yep.
So, people tend to like to come when
And yeah, we've had households already, complete housefuls, when we were canning, so there wasn't much left to can.
Yeah. We got a few things that there's only 1 or 2 cans of.
Yeah.
And that was because everybody ate it.
And sometimes when it's like that, we'll put those cans in the refrigerator, and then we have to can something else so that we can have plenty of cans to can.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, if you're hungry and you come to my door, you don't normally leave hungry.
Yeah.
That's a family trait. We were taught, even if you only have a little, you share. Because, you know, you never know when you might be the one hungry.
Absolutely.
So you definitely never let anybody walk away from your house hungry. My son said one time, I got this puppy and it was only 3 weeks old. And it just weighed nothing. The people hadn't taken care of it. And my husband got very angry because he was sure it was going to die. And then, well, of course, then I would have been a bawling baby about it because that's who I am. I get very attached to animals. And my son said, well, I don't know why he's worried. Ain't nothing ever leaves this house skinny. It may come here skinny. And he was right, because now if you ever see any of the other videos and you see the little black one that we call Fatty Patty, that was her.
Yep.
And she was so skinny, I didn't think she was going to eat. I had to feed her with an eyedropper and stuff. And I had to feed her like every couple hours and stuff. And but she has gotten quite plump.
Yeah, she's plump.
I like to feed people.
Right.
It's my happy place, and it's Rose's happy place.
Absolutely.
So, it's great.
Yum. I'm so
I
excited.
know, me too. I'm like, boil.
Yep. We're going to definitely get this into some cans as soon as it's heated up. We're going to have a bowl of this.
First.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah.
So I said we.
Yeah, first. First
Yeah.
thing we're doing is having some of it.
Yeah,
And
that there is delicious.
I guess I will have half and half for my coffee in the morning.
What kind is that? Burned
dairy.
dairy. That's the kind of half and half. Yeah, that's what they had there. They did not have any other brands, so that's what I grabbed. We don't have much for grocery stores here, and the grocery stores here are very tiny, except for Tops. They're a decent sized store, and you can find most things at that store, and they have a lot of good stuff. So I went there to get everything, but that was the only brand of half and half they had, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we'll try it.
It'll work. Whatever they need us to do.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but the truth is, what we lack in grocery stores and stuff, we make up for in peace and quiet.
Yep, that's true. That's very true.
You know, when I say I've been stuck in a traffic jam all day, that means I got stuck behind an Amish buggy.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, I mean, I'm not stuck behind like diesel trucks and breathing all
Once
that
in a while,
smog.
we'll get a tractor or something.
Yeah, but you're not breathing in that smog like you do.
Every now and then, you'll see a combine going down the road, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm stuck behind a combine."
But a lot of times they pull over so you can get past them.
Yes,
You know, it's a different, it's a slower pace of life here, which is awesome.
Yes.
That's what I like. I like the calmness, the peacefulness.
absolutely. I don't know what's going on.
Hello. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it to turn on. What is going on? Oh, excuse me. It's working, but it's not showing anything on the thing. So I'm hoping you can see this. Our screen is black for whatever strange reason. So we're not sure why it's not showing properly. Oh, you know why? Because I have it on this. Ta-da! Oh. See, that's what happens when you get two old biddies in here working.
And
Things
this,
happen, and then you don't know what's going on.
we have tasted this. And let me tell you, Left Lane Finds is brilliant. Huge shout out to her. I have never had this. And I'm going to tell you, this is definitely going to be something that I'm going to put in my... See, I don't like these little mouths.
I know. Let me try to get some of this
Because
out.
with the big mouth, it gives you room.
Yes. So we need that inch head space.
Yeah.
So that should be good.
And when you
there.
pull the thing out, you got all that... Okay,
Right.
I'll get it down, Pat. I
We'll get it.
apologize. I apologize for making your work more.
It's been one of those crazy days.
Yeah.
So if you know what I mean, just
Yeah.
everything happens and people get cranky and
me.
hubbies. What's this? Now my alarm's trying to interrupt the thing.
Yeah.
Excuse my fingers there.
It's telling you it's time to... Oh, damn it.
Yeah. It is. Oh, what is with the overflowing there? Joel?
Because when I do that with the wide mouth, when I take it out, it comes out perfect then. So I've got down pat that's how far I have to take. And now I got to relearn. And
yeah,
I'm
we
old.
got some wide mouse back here, but the small mouse.
I'm old, so it'll take me a little bit to learn it. Because it's hard to teach them old dogs new tricks.
No, we're not debubbling. I've never seen.
My mama never did no bubbling.
Yeah.
I never heard of it till I was watching a video. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what does that mean? So, I mean, and again, I have to say that I've lived to be this many years old.
Right there.
Yeah. Aha. I know.
It's
It's
so
like
good.
spilling it all over me. I'll just lick it off. It's so good.
It is so good.
I was like, when Rose first told me that this was suggested, I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never had no corn. I
Ham
don't
and
know if I
corn
would
chowder.
like that. Well,
Ham-
no, I've never had corn chowder at all.
Oh, I've had corn chowder, but I've never had ham and corn chowder.
So I said, but I'm willing to try anything. I'm getting much more adventurous in trying foods now that I'm older. When I was
So
younger,
pretty.
if it was green, I didn't eat it. Period. It didn't matter. I did not eat anything green. Now, I love broccoli and asparagus and all kinds of stuff I eat. So I've grown adult taste buds.
Yes, we have adult taste buds now. Where did it go on right?
So I enjoy it, but this here I was amazed. I'm like, I don't know that I'm gonna like that, and I was right. I don't like it. I love it.
It is
It's
fabulous.
absolutely. Now my husband looked at it and he said, "Doesn't it have an awful lot of corn in it?"
M corn chowder has corn.
And I'm like, well, corn's one of the main ingredients, so yep, it has a lot of corn in it. And I thought,
You don't have to eat it.
I said, you don't have to eat it. Well, what do you mean? I'm like, honey, I have never seen you push away from a plate of anything I've ever cooked. And we've known each other all but 50 years. I've known him since I was 16, and I am now 63. That's how long I've known him. So, I don't want to hear anything about my cooking because he eats everything I cook and goes back for seconds most of the time.
And he eats the leftovers.
Yeah, and then he yells at me because his pants are getting too tight.
Yeah. He says, Rose, you shrunk my jeans.
Yep.
No, Rusty, you put on 40 pounds.
Yes, he does. He says, you shrank my jeans. And I just laugh when he does it. I don't say a word. I just laugh.
And it did not shrink your jeans.
One day I said, she did it on purpose, too. He made me really mad, and I went, she did it on purpose because I told her to. And he's like, I knew it. I knew the two of you were in cahoots. Yeah. Yeah, we have nothing better to do than think about things to drive you crazy. So I'm going to leave out just a little bitty bowl of this. Just a little bitty bowl.
Oh, yeah, because he'll have complaints about all the corn.
I'm going to leave it just a little bitty bowl for him to taste test it. And then when he finds out how delicious it is, I'm going to say, well, you're not opening a jar because that's our stock. That's for put away for later. Because remember, there's too much corn in it.
We'll take this on our travels.
Oh, most def. Oh my! I was so stunned.
So when we're camping, we can just heat it up.
Yeah, because we will have a microwave in our van, so that we can heat things up.
Well,
and if not,
we'll have pans for over our grill or campfire too.
If not, we'll heat it over the campfire. Because we are definitely gonna be wilderness girls. It's not like it would be the first time we've ever done that.
Jill's like, I'm ready for fishing.
Oh, yes. I used to fish. I used to go down to the Susquehanna River and fish all the time.
In Pennsylvania.
Yes, down by the 3 Mile Island. And
yep, we're radiation girls.
Yeah.
We've been radiated.
Hell no, we don't glow.
No cussing on the channel.
Oh. You didn't hear that, folks. That's it.
That's it? So we got 3 empty jars. I could have started with the large ones. You could have made less mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure could have. Because that was...
I got 3 jars I got filled with water for canning. Okay, move that over here.
I need...
I'll put it in a container later. Oh.
I know, you always want to just... I don't know.
Don't look at
I
the
don't
messy
think it'll
stuff.
matter, but I always put something under it before I set it on the counter.
Will you throw that up, please?
Sure.
Ah. We're so excited to have this in the pantry.
Oh my. I'm so ecstatic.
Dina from Left Lane Finds, we love you, love you, love you.
Yes. Well, that she just proves that genius runs in our genes.
Yeah. Well,
She's given, she's just proven it.
if she's a smart girl. Love you. Ah.
She makes this. That was such a great. I hope she comes up with some more suggestions because this one was out of this world.
Absolutely.
I am so very, very, very happy about this.
We are fascinated. This will be a forever meal for us.
Oh, yeah.
We will keep doing this. This is how much we loved it.
Yeah.
So very impressed with it.
Yes. And I thought at this age I had pretty much had all the recipes in my world that I was going to get. But Left Lane, you have got me a new recipe in my repertoire or my recipe book or whatever you want to call. Now though I won't. Now I'll make it my own. I won't do it. I won't look up the recipe again. I know the main ingredients. And the next time I will be adding hard-boiled eggs, which was Rosie Posey's.
My idea.
Pertaining to Rosie's idea. And I will be adding shredded carrots, which I wanted to do this time and I forgot.
Yeah, we didn't think about it. Learning a new recipe, you're never really sure.
But I think shredded carrots would be just such a pretty color to add to it. That I think that would be awesome. So that's what I'm going to do.
This was so delicious.
I was very impressed. That's all he's getting.
That's all he's getting. That's all that's left.
Complaining.
We should have done 2 pots.
I should have done. Well,
Yeah, but we didn't know how much we were going to love it.
But we had no idea that we were going to like it. I was like, I don't know. That don't sound.
What do we do?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, we'll start. And then once we started, I was like, oh my gosh. That is absolutely fabulous. See how it stuck to the bottom? It's a good thing I didn't add the...
Yeah, the half and half made it do that. Leave this out for him. He can heat it up.
I'm spilling water everywhere.
Okay, that's his.
And then he's going to be grumpy because we didn't save him more. And I'm going to be like, that wasn't any... It had too much corn.
Don't slip on that water.
If it hadn't had so much corn in it, I'd have saved you more.
I guess that just pushed the water around. You can step on the towel. This is the long part, filling these. What I would like is a nice big kitchen
With
with
a
a pot
pot
filler.
filler.
And a really large stove with like 8 gas burners.
Oh my, I would be in heaven.
Yep, we'd be cooking all day and lots of counter space. This little kitchen has no counter space whatsoever. We have 2 little spots we can work off of, and that's it. I mean, it's not very much area at all.
I used to do a lot of baking, and I quit because there's just no counter space here to do it. And I think everything's full.
Okay.
You want more?
Well, it will probably go down a little bit once it starts boiling, and it's
Okay.
gotta be on there 90 minutes.
Okay, well, so do
There's-
we want it to go higher now, or do we want to wait and put some through the coffee?
Well, I have to get your coffee out of here first. We'll put some water through here. What's going on? Why did it only make me a half a pot?
No, when did you
Oh,
do
that's right. I never turned it on.
that? Oh, I was gonna say that's the coffee I made this morning.
The coffee that I made last night and you turned on this morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually didn't finish it. You set it up. I knocked it down.
Oh, okay. That's the way to do things.
We do very much a lot. Her setting it up, me knocking it down. Rose, it does a lot for me because I can't do a lot for myself as much as I used to. So it's everything around here is teamwork anymore, which is okay. We work well as a team. We always did.
We're gonna go ahead and turn that on. Get that boiling. We'll put the lids on. It'll be about 90 minutes. And I'll get some water going through the coffee pot. Heat up that water. That way I can add water if the water does boil down some. It'll bring it back up. And will be the same temperature water.
Well,
I already had water in there. I forgot.
I walked out there to do something and I don't know what I did. What I wanted to do.
We just got that all wet. Yeah, it's one of those fun days. So 90 minutes from now, we're gonna.
Well, that's what I went to do. I went to
chowder.
I went to turn the timer on.
Not until it starts boiling.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
always wait until your water comes to a full boil, then start your timer. You don't start it as soon as you put the hot water in there. And she knows that.
Yeah.
She does know that.
But I went to get my phone to bring it in so we would have it to set the timer.
Well, I'm gonna. Hold on a second.